Get a job that will fund your dreams, so that you can be in a position where you can negotiate. But a lot of them quit their jobs, thinking, my song is hot, yo, I've made it. 3 months later, no one even remembers that song. You're back to square one. Especially in this day and age, the digital age. Things don't last. Right? So with that being said, I will give you tips in terms of how to bypass a lot of things. Especially with the major labels. What you need to do is register a company, sign yourself under that company, and whatever you negotiate with the deal or whatever, it's a contract between them and the company, not you. For an example, Shady Records, Eminem is signed under Shady Records. Shady Records is a deal with Interscope. Therefore, Interscope does not own Eminem. They don't have a deal with Eminem. But if Eminem goes directly, they sign a deal with Eminem, then they can do whatever they want with Eminem. Yeah. So that's the best way to do it. It's very cheap to register a company. Right? So what that happens, it protects you as an artist. Therefore, you have full ownership of what you do. Things that you need to look out for, that's also another key. There's 3 things. Rashid always talks about them. Number 1 is ownership. Number 2 is duration. Number 3 is the percentage split. Right? Percentage split. Percentages. So, if I sign myself under my own company and I have a studio where I record myself, do you understand that I'm putting myself in a better position to negotiate? Why? Because I already own my masters. I have the recordings, I'm paying for them myself. And what did they say? The one who pays for the recordings is the one who owns the masters. These are basic things. Basic things. So what you do now, you come to me because you know that everyone is talking about me and you want a piece of this pie. Now, what can you do for me will determine how much peace I can give you. I'll say that again. What you can do for me will determine how much peace I can give you. Why? Because you came to me, I invested in myself, and I pushed myself. Whatever deals that you do, never do them under your name. Always the company. Whatever deals that you do, never do them under your name. Always company. And legal fees, people think lawyers are expensive. They're not. Look, you're not forced to sign a contract at that point in time. And yes, you can negotiate a contract. You can pay as little as 1,000 rand to get a lawyer who specifically deals with music contracts. They can break it down for you in simple English terms. Because there's legal terms, there's English. Just because you know English doesn't mean you know legal terms. Always remember that. And what does a lawyer do? Make sure your lawyer is always present when you do sign. Because you can take this thing for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month. It's not going anywhere. Because why they want you to want to invest in you. What's the rush? Go through it, every single page with your lawyer. Break it down. Make sure you understand what you're getting yourself into. Understand who owns what, by how much. Understand what's the duration. Is it 2 years, is it 3 years, is it 5 years, and what happens after that duration? Understand? And then once that you put yourself in that position, never put, you stay, never. Don't sign as yourself. Never sign as yourself. Because now, your company that you open, that you own, is the one that owns the artist. That protects you. What the label does, they have agreement between them and the company. So that protects you. So I know there are going to be a lot of questions. We'll definitely deal with that in the Q&A. But that's how you avoid the elephant in the room, by the way.
Thank you so much.